What's up, guys? It's Avaly Michelle coming at you with my first YouTube video ever. I know it's a special occasion. Today's video is going to be pros and cons with being a vegan, vegetarian, or pescatarian. I've been a pescatarian for 7 years. It'll be 7 years in October. Yeah, well, the main reason why I decided to be a pescatarian, this is gonna sound crazy, but I wanted to be like Zendaya so bad when I was 9. Like, it's crazy. Like, I knew every single thing about her. I used to brag to my friends because we had similar initials for like our names and whatever, and I even went in my dad's studio and sung one of her songs, Swag It Out. Wait, is it Swag It Out? Yeah. So that's the main reason why I decided to be a pescatarian. But once I actually did it, and the older I got and realized what I was actually doing, I actually realized that it was like a good decision, and it was like I'm healthy now, and yeah. But let's get back to the video. So I'm gonna start off with cons, because why not be negative first? You know, there's like one more con than pro, because I mean, you know, there's always something negative about something. So well, number one, the first con is, first of all, it's really hard to do at first. Like, there's many temptations, and like, you're switching an entire diet. Like, if you weren't born a vegan, pescatarian, or vegetarian, or whatever, and you decide to do that like in the middle of your life or so, it's like super hard to adapt to. Like, there's so many temptations. Like, I remember when I first said I was gonna be a vegetarian or whatever, or a pescatarian, I remember I was like, okay, I'm gonna start today. And then my abuela, she said that she made some hot wings. She was like, oh man, well, you should have told me. I was like, well, I'll just start tomorrow. And I ate some hot wings that night, and I ended up starting the next day. But yeah, because I was at a younger age when I did it, so it wasn't like I was eating chicken and meat my entire life, you know, and then switch it up. So it was a little easier for me to do it, you know. Well, for me, since I am black, people at school, they're like, or even like family members, they'll be like, oh, you're not black if you don't eat chicken. Like, what? You're not black? I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know a race had to eat a certain type of food. So it's just, it gets annoying. Like, I can take it as a joke sometimes, they're being like serious, and it's just annoying. If you're a picky eater like myself, it's gonna be hard to find you foods that you actually like and actually give you nutrition and stuff like that. At sleepovers, parents will go ballistic and act like they're afraid to feed you. Like, moms will literally be like, oh my god, what do you eat? Like, you know, just like freaking out. And I'm like, okay, I'm a pescatarian. I still eat the regular foods that are at a sleepover. I eat pizza, I eat junk food, you know. People will pick and try to give you meat. Like, I know my cousin, I know he's joking, but like, he will constantly put like a plate of chicken or a plate of like anything that's meat in my face and be like, eat some. And I'm like, no. And like, people just like keep picking, and like, yeah, like, they'll be like, I dare you to eat this chicken. I'm like, no, I'm not going to. Like, come on. Like, it's pretty childish. But it's hard finding food in regular food places that's actually safe and tasty. Like, you may be able to find something like french fries. Like, if you know me, french fries are like the #1 thing that I eat everywhere, because that's the only thing that places really have to offer for me, you know, besides like a fish sandwich, but not every place serves that. So it gets pretty basic. The main thing that I get from everywhere is a large fry and a drink, probably like sweet tea, water, or like a milkshake or something, and that's it. And maybe every now and then a fish sandwich, but yeah. Depending on how old you are, it's hard for your family to feed you, because like on my mom's side, they're pretty cool. Like they actually enjoy the fact that I am a pescatarian, and they even eat healthier now because of me. But on my dad's side, they're like carnivores, like legit. Like there is a piece of meat in every single meal. It's just hard for them to feed me. Like what they really give me is like just seafood. Like they don't really eat, I know it sounds bad, but they don't really eat vegetables. This is one of the hardest things for me. Like it's so bad. I have this like huge fear that I'm gonna eat meat and like I'm gonna become like seriously ill. Like I remember there was this one time at Long John Silver, and I ordered something with fish, and you know how their fish and chicken look the same, right? So I had a feeling, bro. I had a feeling. I was like, Mom, can you check to see if this is chicken? She was like, girl, just eat it. It's fish, you know, it's fish. I'm like, oh, okay. I took a bite and it was chicken. And I ran outside and I spit it up and I started crying. Like I was like, I think it was like 12 around the time. I was like around the age of 13, yeah. And I started crying because I was like, oh my God, because every time I eat meat, like my throat gets like really itchy and like it feels like, I don't know, like my allergies are acting up. It's weird. I don't know, just something happens to my throat and it feels really weird. So yeah, cons honestly aren't really that serious to where you shouldn't try it, you know. Like I'm really happy that I'm a pescatarian, so I think that the pros will definitely overrule the cons, even though there are more cons than pros. That doesn't really matter. So a pro, when people ask like what's something interesting about you, you have something to say, and I think that's cool because a lot of people like at school whenever like say like 3 things that's interesting about you, and you're like, my favorite color is blue, I like to eat, and I like to sleep. Like that's so basic. Like aren't you tired of hearing that, you know? So you stop saying, you know, like okay. But yeah, so it's something interesting to say. You're probably healthier than your peers and could possibly live longer. Yeah, and I like to say that I live longer than everybody around me. So like if they try to throw shade, they'd be like, okay, I'll see all of y'all at y'all funerals while I'm still living and being able to jog around. So with the new people, it's a topic of conversation. So when you can't really find anything else to talk about, but yeah, like I was saying, it's like a topic of conversation, and if you can't find anything else to talk about, that's something that you can easily bring up. So people will be inspired by you. Like 2 of my friends and one of my cousins actually became, well, they tried. Well, my friend, we were like in 3rd grade or 4th grade, and she tried it only for a couple of days and she gave up because her mom made some chicken parmesan. So she just gave up. But my other friend, she was my best friend at the time, she actually went pescatarian also like a year or 2 after me. Yeah, and her dad is also vegetarian, so you know, it was kind of cool. And till this day, I think she still is. I'm not really sure. I think so. And then my cousin, like it was like 4 years or 3 years after me, she also went pescatarian, and I think she still is too. So it's like I'm kind of happy that they also went pescatarian, because now if I, like when I went over my old best friend's house, I wouldn't be uncomfortable because her people weren't freaking out about what to feed, because they also had the same things to feed, you know, her. So I felt super comfortable over there. And we always ate french fries. Like that was the ritual. We always like cut up potatoes at the kitchen table and fried them ourselves and watch scary movies. Like, and with that friend, this is off the topic, but we always talked about conspiracy theories and what we do if the Illuminati took over, or yeah. If y'all want a video about conspiracy theories, comment down below and I'll think about it, because I don't want to risk the government, you know, trying to take me or anything. So, but yeah. And then with my cousin, I will also be comfortable as well, because now more of my family knew about it and I wasn't like, you know, the loner and the one left out. If you're a pescatarian, then you can still eat seafood, so you're not like fully like no meat. Like you still have some protein. I feel like being a pescatarian is a little bit easier, yeah, because you aren't as restricted, I guess. If you are vegan, vegetarian, or pescatarian, you are helping some of the animals out here, you know, so that's good. And the last one is, I believe that it's easier to lose weight. Like when I first went pescatarian, I lost 15 pounds in like a week. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight during that time. But I feel like if I didn't go pescatarian, I'd probably be a little bit bigger now, because like that meat sometimes, I don't know, it's like you can eat meat, but the way that some people eat it is like overboard. Like it's just way too much. So I believe if you kind of cut that out, you know, it is a little bit easier. But there are some people who go vegan or whatever and they actually gain weight because they aren't actually eating actual food. Like they're just getting a whole bunch of processed food, and like, because they don't want to eat actual vegetables. But you want to go vegan, but you don't want to eat actual vegetables. Like they end up not really feeding themselves the right stuff, you know. So I feel like most of the time you will definitely lose weight and you just feel a lot. I just heard that once you go like full on vegan, you feel a lot more energized, and you know, because most stuff you're eating is like, I would say natural. I don't know, like I'm not gonna say organic, because we honestly can't trust any of the organic stuff, because yeah. So that's all with the pros and cons. This was pretty exciting. I'm excited to edit this and upload it and stuff, yeah. If you like videos dealing with me being a pescatarian, I'll probably make more videos about like what I eat in a day, like stores that I eat at and stuff, because it is definitely a struggle to find places to eat. So if I can help you guys out and persuade you to go, you know, that way into being a vegetarian or something, I would definitely love to help out. So yeah, but that's it with the video. If you like this video, subscribe and like and subscribe, and comment down below what videos you might want to see me do, maybe. Yeah, see you guys in the next video.